Hi, and thank you for joining me for today's Footsteps to Brilliance training. My name is Alyssa Moss, and I'm the Digital Literacy Specialist with the Innovative Approaches to Literacy Department at the Colusa County Office of Education. Today we will be talking about how to sign up for Footsteps to Brilliance and how to navigate the app or website. To sign up your child, you need to have a Colusa County address and an email address. You can access the site from any device that has a data plan or can connect to Wi-Fi, and you can access the app on any tablet or smartphone. This video has been pre-recorded in order for you to watch it as many times as you would like to or need to. You can also share it with other parents if you would like. For questions about Footsteps to Brilliance, please contact me at amoss@ccoe.net or 530-531-7055, or our literacy liaison, Stephanie Santana, at ssilvas@ccoe.net or 530-491-9405. Stephanie speaks Spanish, so if you are more comfortable with Spanish, be sure to contact her. Follow us on Facebook at CCOE and Literacy for All. We also have a website, www.andliteracyforall.net. Our offices are located at the Education Village in Williams. Okay, let's get started. We will begin by registering for Footsteps to Brilliance online. With your smartphone, tablet, or on your computer, open up a web browser. On the address bar, type in www.andliteracyforall.net. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you. Okay, so you can see the web address up here, www.andliteracyforall.net. You'll see on this page that we have the Footsteps to Brilliance app here. And we also have our two new other apps, Clever Kids Pre-Reader and Clever Kids I Can Read. These two new apps will be discussed in later Parent Academy videos. Today we're just focusing on Footsteps to Brilliance. Right above the three apps, you'll see Register for Footsteps to Brilliance and Clever Kids University. By having a Footsteps to Brilliance account, you're able to log into all three apps, and they're free. So let's click on the Register button. We're now on the registration page for Colusa County. You'll notice some great stats on the left side of the page. Here you can see that we have the number of words learned, books read, and time spent on the app by children in our county. On the right side of the page, you'll see a circle that says ENG ESP. ENG stands for English, so when the letters are blue, that means the page is in English. If you click on the gray ESP letters, the letters turn red and the page switches to Spanish. This is also a feature on the app. Let's watch a video in English about Footsteps to Brilliance, and then we'll watch the same video in Spanish on YouTube.
Child develop their love for learning with Footsteps to Brilliance, an award-winning learning app with thousands of books, songs, and games in English and Spanish. Getting started is as easy as 1, 2, 3. First, complete this registration by clicking the Register button below this video and completing the form. Next, get the free app on your smartphone or mobile device and download books and games to use anytime, anywhere. Finally, encourage your child to learn on the app 15 minutes every day. For additional support, contact support@footstepstobrilliance.com.
Okay, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch the same video in Spanish.
Ayuda a tu hijo a desarrollar su amor por el aprendizaje con Footsteps to Brilliance, una aplicación premiada con miles de libros, canciones y juegos en inglés y español. Empezar es tan fácil como 1, 2, 3. Primero, completa esta registración. Después, descarga la aplicación gratis en tu móvil o tableta y descarga libros y juegos que se pueden usar a cualquier hora y en cualquier lugar. Finalmente, anima a tu hijo a usar la aplicación por 15 minutos todos los días. Para soporte adicional, contacta a support@footsteps
Okay, so that was both videos in English and Spanish. So now we're going to go back to the website. So we're back on the Footsteps to Brilliance website where we can go ahead and sign up. So what we're going to do first is we're going to click on register in English if English is a language that you're most comfortable with. And if you prefer Spanish, go ahead and click on the red box here that says register in Spanish. On this page, it says, we're going to click on register in English. So on this page, it says, does your child already use Footsteps to Brilliance? If your child does, click on the green box here that says yes. You will then choose your child's super secret code. This is a code that was assigned to your child by their teacher. So if you know this, put in the super secret code. You can also put in the child's student ID or input their name and their birth date. So I'm gonna pretend now to look up my child by their super secret code. So I'm gonna click on this green box. Now I'm gonna input my child's super secret code. And I'm gonna click on submit. And then it says, great, we found an account. Let's make sure it belongs to your child. So I'm gonna put in my child's last name and my child's birth date. And I'm clicking on submit. From here, now you can set up your parent account, which will link you to your child's account. So by linking to your child's account, you can monitor your child's progress. And you'll notice up here that you can always click on ESP for Spanish or switch back to English at any time during registration. It will not lose your progress. Now let's go back 2 screens and we're going to click on the pink box that says no when it asks if your child already has Footsteps to Brilliance. Okay, so it says no. Here you can register from the very beginning. So if you're not comfortable inputting in your own home address for privacy reasons, you can always use the address of your local library branch. And for those addresses, you can visit the library's website. So it's www.countyofcolusa.com/library. If you input that into your search bar, this is the page that you will see. So you can go on the contact us link on the sidebar here, and it'll tell you all of the addresses for each of the libraries. So let's say if you live in Williams and you don't want to put in your home address, you can put in this address for the Williams Library if you're more comfortable with that. Okay. So you'd go ahead and put in your address. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put in the address of where my office is located, and it's already saved it on here because I've done this before. So here's the address of where my office is located. So I'm going to click on verify my location. And now it's asking me to input in my child's information. So if you'd like to set up a one-on-one appointment with Stephanie Santana or myself, you can always visit that address that was on the page previous. And I'm gonna put that back up at the end of this recording so you can see. We can do one-on-one work with you. We can just do it over the phone as well. If you need help with any of these steps, sign up for Footsteps to Brilliance. Okay, and I just want to remind you that when you're inputting in your child's information, you can always switch from English to Spanish on there. And I want to point out too that that when you're doing your child's account on here and it says select grade level, it also has the ages of kids. So if your child, let's say, is 2 years old and is not yet in school, you would pick the 0 to 3 years old for the grade level. Or if your child is enrolled in school, let's say second grade, you'd go ahead and put second grade in there. For the child's school, here you can leave it blank if your child is not enrolled in a school, or you can put the name of the child's school on there. It's up to you. Footsteps to Brilliance is free to all county residents, and being enrolled in school is not a requirement for children younger than kindergarten age. So when you're done filling out this information for a child, you're going to click on Submit, and then it will take you again to go and create your parent account that will link to your child's account. Okay, we're gonna go back again, a couple of pages to where we were originally signing up, and it says, does your child already use Footsteps to Brilliance? And we're gonna click on Not Sure. So if you're not sure whether or not your child is enrolled in a program, you're gonna click on that Not Sure button, and next you'll input your child's information. If the child's account is found, you can then create a parent account and add the child to your account. If the child's account is not found, you can either create an account for your child, or you can contact your child's school. If you click on the contact your child's school button after you input your child's information, it will take you back to the homepage. It will not give you the child's school information. So if that happens, contact Stephanie or I, and we can let you know if your child has an account. But if you're not able to find them on the website, we can look them up. We have the super secret code of every registered child in Colusa County, so we can help you log into your child's account over the phone or in person, whichever you feel most comfortable with. Okay, so when you do that, you'll have an account, and your child will have an account too if they don't already have one. Okay, so let's say you already have an account and you want to log into your account, or your child wants to log into their account on the computer. So let's say you already have created your account, maybe a couple of days have gone by, and you want to go and log into your account. So what you're going to do for that is you're going to open up a web browser, and you're just going to go back to the andliteracyforall.net website, which you can see here. So you're going to type that in. This is the original website we started with when we signed up for the Footsteps to Brilliance account. So to download the app on your smartphone or tablet, you're going to have to go to your app store for your iPhone or your Android and search Footsteps to Brilliance. We recommend initially registering for Footsteps on a computer and then accessing it on a computer or a smartphone or tablet after that. So it's just a lot easier to register first on a computer. At the App Store, you'll see this Footsteps to Brilliance icon. It's Footsteps to Brilliance School Edition. You're going to download the app, and then the steps to log in on the app will be the same as what you'll see here online. So let's go ahead and log in online. So I'm going to click on Footsteps to Brilliance Log In. Now we're on a new web page. And again, you can make the page in English or Spanish. You can log in with your super secret code, which is the orange box. You can log in with your student's ID that they receive from school. And this is the red box. Or you can log in with your username and password, which is the purple box. I'm going to go ahead and log in with my super secret code, and then we can navigate the site together. So let's click on here. If you'd like to pause the video here to log yourself in, please do so. If not, keep watching. So I clicked on the super secret code button, and you'll see that the super secret code page has images. For children who have not yet learned their letters, the images help them to remember their code. If you'd prefer to remember the secret code's letters instead, simply click on this button right here, the little apple to A button. This will change the images to letters. To go back to images, click on the same button again. So you're going to input the secret code and click on the green arrow right here to log yourself in. So this is my secret code. From here, you'll be directed to a page that has all the 3 Footsteps to Brilliance app pictures, as you can see here. And we're going to explore the original Footsteps to Brilliance app today, but you can see how you have access to all 3 apps by having that one Footsteps account. So let's go ahead and click on the Footsteps to Brilliance account icon to explore the app. On your smartphone or tablet, you have access to all 3 apps. You simply just need to download all 3 apps separately and then use the same login information for all 3 apps. So as you can see on my computer, I have a page with a mouse driving a car. If your mouse seems to be loading for a long time, like mine is, you may notice something that says switch to a different version up in the right-hand corner of your computer. For example, my computer says switch to version 7. This is because as the Footsteps technology gets improved, our browsers may need to switch to different versions of their own technology. So I'm going to click on switch to version 7. And as you can see now, it says select for Adobe Flash. So you're going to need to make sure you have Adobe Flash Player enabled on your computer to access Footsteps. If you're not sure if you do, this is a great example of how to figure that out. Footsteps will take you to a page that looks like this if you don't have Adobe enabled. To fix this, you just click on the puzzle piece icon and then click on Allow Once. You'll then see that the page goes back to the mouse in the car and a loading bar is below. Now, I could have had all the technology issues worked out before this training, but I wanted to show you some issues you may see while getting into your account and how to fix those. Okay, so now we're in our child's account. So you notice that there is an ENG ESP icon, so you can switch between English and Spanish at any time. When you first log into your account, none of the content will be downloaded. You can see that all of my content here is downloaded because when I click into a section, it's in full color. Anything not downloaded will be a gray color. And downloading on your smartphone or tablet will require a data plan or Wi-Fi, but once you download everything, you will not need data or Wi-Fi to access the sections. It's a one-time download. Another thing to know is that if you're downloading all content onto your smartphone or tablet, it will take up a lot of memory. So you may want to just download one section at a time. Also, if you don't have Wi-Fi at your home to download the content, you can always go to your local library and use their Wi-Fi. You don't need to go inside to connect to their Wi-Fi. Simply park outside, connect, and download the content. You can also visit Stephanie and I at the Education Village at 499 Marguerite Street in Williams and connect to our Wi-Fi to download. This can be done through an in-person appointment, or you can park outside and give us a call to get the Wi-Fi password, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Okay, let's go back to Footsteps. On the website and on the app, it will look exactly the same, and it will save your progress to your child's account. So you can switch back and forth between your smartphone and your computer without your child losing progress. On the left-hand side of the app, you'll see that there are 3 levels: a red level, a yellow level, and a blue level. The red level is for grades pre-K through 1st grade. The yellow level is for 1st and 2nd grade. And the blue level is for grades 2nd and 3rd. There are also tutorial videos over here that you can watch, and it will ask you to input some numbers to verify that the video page is where you want to go. So let's click on tutorial videos. And see, it says, ask your parents, please enter the numbers listed below to leave this app and open the web. 764. And again, you can go back and forth between English and Spanish on here. So it's asking you to input the numbers. So 764. And then what it's going to do is it takes me to another page where it has videos that I can watch to help me understand a little bit more about Footsteps to Brilliance and why it's such a beneficial app. So I'm going to go back now to where we were. And it's going to reload the page. All right, so on level 1, I'm going to show you a few features. I'm going to go in depth into each level in later videos, so for now I'm just going to show you a few different items. Each section of the level assists your child in the development of vocabulary, comprehension, literacy, and writing. So let's look at karaoke nursery rhymes to start with, which is this one. And now I'm going to click on the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Okay, so here is the Itsy Bitsy Spider. So some features of the stories. The blue icon here will read the page to you. And the blue arrow will take you to the next page. And remember, you can switch to English or Spanish at any time. So here's the icon for that. So let's go ahead and get into the story. And here's some really great information about readability measures. Okay, so here is our story. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on the blue speaker icon so it can read the page to me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this arrow here to go to the next page. And you can click on the images in the story and it will read them aloud to you.
Spider. Flowers. Bee. Web. Water spout. Sky.
And in Spanish also.
Araña. Tela de araña. Drenaje. Flores. Abeja. Cielo.
And the blue icon here sings the story page to you.
La araña pequeñita subió, subió y subió.
This red microphone icon here allows your child to record their own voice and then they can listen back to it as well. That's kind of a fun feature. If you go to the blue icon here, the little triangle that moves you forward, you go through the story and every page is the same. Okay. To get back to the home page, you're going to click on My Library. And there's different books and songs on each level. So be sure to look through all of them with your child. There's also games. Let's look at the letters and sounds game here. And we're going to click on Rhyme Slime. So it says that these are in progress for me because I've already played with them a little bit, but on yours, you may need to download them, or they might not say in progress. They might just have the image of the game. Okay, so let's get into Rhyme Slime.
Select a word family and press the arrow. Once you master all the word families, collect your badge.
And it also has it in Spanish.
Selecciona una familia de palabras y presiona la flecha.
And then I'm going to press the green arrow to get into the game.
Slime the word that rhymes with this word. Hat.
So what your child will do is they will find the word that rhymes with the words. This one's pat, and we have met, brat, and ran. So which one rhymes? So what you're going to do is you're going to click on the image that you think that rhymes and hit the slime button. And what you can do also is switch to the Spanish version of that as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's go back to the home page. So to go back to the home page, you can click on the back arrow a few times. My page froze, so what I did is I just refreshed it. So that's one of the games, is a little letter slime game, and you can do that in both English and Spanish. Let's go and look at the writing section now. So one thing that's really great about this app is that each level has different sections that help your child practice different areas of child development. So let's go ahead and let's look at the My Writing section. And again, remember, you can switch between English and Spanish at any time. And we're going to click on the capital letter writing. So this letter writing activity is best used with a smartphone or a tablet, but you can still use a computer to do this activity. So let's see what the directions say.
Select a letter and press the arrow. Once you master writing all the letters, collect your badge. Selecciona una letra y presiona la flecha. Una vez que aprendas a escribir todas las letras, obtén tu premio.
Okay, so I'm going to click on the letter that I want to work on. So I'm going to work on the letter A, and then I'm going to click on the green arrow.
Connect the dots in order to write the capital letter A. Esta es la letra A mayúscula. Conecta los puntos en orden para escribir la letra A mayúscula.
Okay, so you're going to connect the numbers. And then when you're done, you go to the next page and you do the same thing again. You just connect the numbers.
Buen trabajo. Sabía que lo lograrías.
So it's the same for the English and the Spanish version of that game. All of the games and the stories and songs, they're all the same for English and Spanish. Okay, so let's go back, and we're going to just hit this back arrow up here, and it takes me back to my home page. And like I said, the next few videos are going to be about the different levels. So here's a kind of a preview of level 2. And then here's a preview of level 3. Okay. So again, this is what level 1 looks like. Thank you for joining me today for the first video in our Parent Academy for Footsteps to Brilliance. Like I mentioned, in future videos, I'll go more in depth for each level of Footsteps. Again, if you need help downloading the app, navigating the app, or have general questions about Footsteps to Brilliance, please contact me or Stephanie. Here is our contact information again. We're so happy to help you with Footsteps to Brilliance in your child's educational journey. Next week's video will be about Family Friday on Footsteps and adding more than one child to your account. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.